I knew I wanted to do something with music, but I just wasn't sure what area exactly, and kind of going away right away kind of freaked me out and made me a little nervous, and I thought I could save some money and come to COD. I knew that there was great people here at COD, and she worked with some awesome teachers and met some really good people, so I was like, I'll give it a try, came here for 2 years and got the Associates of Fine Arts with Music and met some really great people and worked with some fantastic musicians.
So why ISU and why that particular degree program, and where else did you apply?
I was looking into a lot. Again, like I said, I wasn't really sure what aspect of music I wanted to get into. I looked into music education a little bit, and I saw music therapy. That was the first thing I looked into, and I was kind of like, oh wow, that sounds cool. Like, I don't know what that is though. And so I wanted to research it more and find out more. I actually was able to talk to several music therapists in the area and kind of get their, their opinions on it and what their schooling looked like, and that was pretty much like the spring of my last year at COD. I really focused in on the therapy part of it, and I was excited about it, but then I kind of shied away from it because it was really big in like the 60s and 70s, and I was like, okay, there's not very much out there right now, and so, but it's coming back. It's making a comeback, and it's been around for 60 years, so that says something about the profession. And did my internship at Helping Hand Center in Countryside, which is an adult day program center for adults with developmental disabilities. And then there's also a school for autism that's attached to the facility. So I fell in love with Helping Hand. I really liked the facility a lot. The people were great, and so I decided I'm gonna leave my resume with them. See if anything comes up. I mean, I know they're not hiring in the music area, but maybe one day somebody will go on maternity leave or something like that. And so I left my resume with them, and they offered me a job as a case manager, which is not a music job necessarily right now, but in the works right now, we're working on bringing music therapy to the Children's Outpatient Center or Outpatients Clinic through Helping Hand. So they also offered me that opportunity as well. So since Alzheimer's is a neurologic disease that affects your memory, and so using music, using a song to help bring back some memories and stuff from their lives is a great tool. You're using the music to help access a story that they have about, let me call you sweetheart. Okay, you can ask them, who is your sweetheart? Do you remember who your first sweetheart was? And you can sing the song, and they'll be like, oh, I remember when, and they will go back. A lot of clients that I worked with during my internship had cerebral palsy, and as part of their disability, they'll keep their head down and they won't look up, and using the music and using a melodic scale going up, you never think that you'll use those scales, but you do. It's crazy. You can play a scale on the piano and it's amazing, but they'll slowly lift their head up and stuff and be like, oh, that's changing the music. Like, my head was down and now I'm looking up. It's very cool.